What's poppin', people? Welcome to the hottest NFT and crypto channel, coming at you straight from the self-proclaimed king himself, Nikki G. I'm kidding, guys. I know nothing, but I want to thank you for tuning in. As you guys can tell, I've gotten a small upgrade to the setup. We kind of did the whole thing and I went all in on it. I really want to create great content for you guys, and this is the first step in doing so. So I hope you guys like it. And now for a quick disclaimer, guys. As you can tell, I am absolutely not a financial advisor. Nothing I say in these videos should be taken as financial advice. Please always do your own research if you do decide to get into the space. Now let's get right into the tip of the day. All right, guys, tip of the day today is don't stick a fork in a toaster. That is very dangerous. Please, I advise you not to do that. It's life advice, not financial advice.
If it's only for a moment, those stars, I really wanna hold it. So tight, my hands begin to mold it. Watch me fold it.
All right, guys, in this week's community alpha, I brought on Bossix from the Exploding Heads Club. He's gonna explain to you guys a little bit about his project and what they're doing over there. Bossix, take it away, my man.
Nick G, I appreciate you having me in here. What we're doing at Exploding Heads is really exciting. I'm glad to have a platform to talk about it today. So my name is Taylor Val, Bossix, if you're in my Discord server. I'm the sole artist, developer, Solidity dev, web dev, marketer, community manager.
Man of many hats.
So many hats, man. I love it. I started as a full stack developer back in the day. I think it was 15 when I did my first website, graphic design, and did some business cards. And so I've been in the space for quite some time. Definitely not 15 anymore. I've learned some things since then. So I founded Exploding Heads Club actually from another business that I was looking to start up called Hits League. And Hits League was founded based upon my passion for collecting comic books and memorabilia. Right here we have, a graded comic book, one of the prizes that, we're handing out to our community.
Wow.
And Hits League was really a platform for people to come in and share their passion about collecting and opening boxes of cards. So kind of when I was a kid, buying a box of Pokemon cards and ripping it open, finding a Charizard that's now worth $250,000.
Yep.
It was just a normal Saturday afternoon, and the box was $40, right? And so nowadays the boxes are getting so outrageously expensive, especially for like basketball cards.
I mean, hey, you can think of it as an NFT almost, like, outrageously expensive now.
It's insane. And I mean, there's certain boxes that are out there that $4,000 or $5,000 just for a box of cards. And we're talking, it's not like that's an enormous amount of cards. That's like 10 cards, So it's like $400 a card. It's almost not accessible anymore to a lot of individuals and a lot of young collectors. As a part of Hits League, and I've got kind of a sample product is what we were developing for Hits League, which is essentially these mystery boxes, right? So you got these mystery boxes, you pop them open, lo and behold, you got a mystery card that's inside.
Dude, this is awesome.
So that's Hits League, right? And I started that and been talking to a couple buddies about card collecting, and my mentor is big into DeFi. I actually just was recently working with Real Vision. They're huge in the crypto space. And I was like, man, I'd love to have like a community, private community where you can come in and trade collectibles amongst the community. And that's where it started. The idea is the NFT. And then it kept snowballing. Like the freaking ideas just kept rolling out the window. To add that accessibility for people to get these cards, we've created the vault where there's going to be $1.2 million to start of some cards that you won't be able to get ever in your lifetime, essentially. You are able to earn those tokens that are shares of those cards by staking your NFT. You can become a fractional owner of the vault itself. And so there's a lot of ways for the vault to increase in value. So the base purchase of the $1.2 million of collectibles, that includes a box of Gen 1 Pokemon cards sealed, right? Some 86 Fleer Jordans in graded condition. A lot of really awesome, cool collectibles. As that increases in value, the vault increases, which increases the value of your token. But at the same time, there are earning mechanisms for us to increase assets in the reserves as well. So liquidity pools in order to gain more revenue that we can then spend and purchase, buy new collectibles, and then transaction fees and royalties. So half of the royalties do go to the vault to continue to grow it. And so the DAO will be able to vote on new collectibles coming into the vault. Really, for me, like the art is kind of a secondary thing, but a lot of people love it.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, like, normally I'm just going to tell everybody, like, do your own research, directly go to the website, guys. There's so much information here. But one thing that I was really intrigued by, the NFT page, right? This page on your website that goes through the multi-stage NFT that you guys are doing. Like, can you explain a little bit about this?
Looking in the space, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I think Bored Apes, they had a really cool concept with the mutant serums. So it's a little bit of a play on that, but at the same time, it allows you to take a different path with your one NFT. So once you mint on mint day, which is next Friday, so February 18th is mint day. But once you mint, you actually mint a human state. So you'll see a picture of a human, just a regular old dude. Upon about 30 days later, there's no specific date because I want to keep it a surprise for people. Armageddon will happen. And what that means is everyone's NFT's heads will explode and things will pop out from them, right? So there's different hidden attributes. When you mint it, you don't know what's inside your head yet.
Oh, I say that to myself all the time.
Why are we minting this? You know, like when you press the mint button, you're like, oh, what the hell did I just do? This is kind of like my life. You know, I poured my soul into this, and you know, we're a registered business. And I say we're, it's me. You know, this company's me. I've got a handful of people on my staff that are being paid and compensated in NFTs. Super passionate people about the project, and we're actually looking to hire them full time once mint happens. It's gonna be really exciting to grow the community with people that actually joined and wanted to be a part of the community as well.
Oh yeah.
But back to the NFT. So on the NFT itself, you start out as human. At a random date, their heads explode. But let's say you don't want that to happen. You have the option to go through the contract and just pay gas. It's a free thing to do, but you can take a vaccine.
Vaccine. Nobody wants it.
So you'll see how many people go and do this, right? So let's say you don't want your head to explode. You can take the vaccine, but there does lie a chance, and it's a 1 in 5 chance that you will turn into an alien.
That's
so
awesome.
There's actually 3 states of the one NFT you mint. When drawing it and compiling it in Python, it's a 9,000 supply NFT, but there's 27,000 images that are out there because there's correlated traits with the human that you mint.
Wow.
So pretty exciting stuff. You know, there's a lot of things going on Armageddon Day. We're doing about $169,000 worth of giveaways.
Wow.
You can either choose F when you win, or you can choose like actual physical cards, because I'm all about physical prizes.
Yeah, no, of course.
We've done a bunch of graded comic giveaways and things like that. It's just fun to like actually tie Web3, the metaverse, you know, this theory to a physical product. And I think that's going to be game changing in the future when we're looking at ways to increase wealth over time through different DeFi projects and liquidity pools.
Yeah. Wow. Man, honestly, I'm personally super excited for this project. I'm probably going to ape into it because I love the exploding head and the alien mutation. I love cards. You know, I love sports. So I'll probably participate in that too. But guys, check out the website. Link in the bio. All right. Link in the description below. Go join the Discord. The mint is on the 18th. There's probably still some time to get some whitelist spots. I know that we're giving away some. There's a lot of other groups giving away some whitelist spots. So make sure you guys join up. Bosix, I want to thank you again for coming on today and explaining more about your project, about yourself, and you know, just how awesome this is going to be, man.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it, guys. Next project up, we have ChillRX. A little bit of details about this drop, guys. 9,999 NFTs. OG members will be able to mint 3. Chill list members will be able to mint 2. Mint price is 0.0808 Ethereum, and the pre-sale mint begins Friday, February 18th, 12 p.m. PST. As you guys can see in the background of the video, we have the marketing videos that they've been showing off, guys. They look really good. Here's another one of the marketing video, guys. It's super cute. The art is actually really good. They deliver their point. They're making music. The animation looks great. It's high quality. It's good promotional stuff. I really like what they've done. It's unique. Obviously, we'll get into the utility a bit more, but in terms of marketing and the art, guys, they're really crushing this. So essentially, guys, ChillRX, they want to be a DAO, but a DAO record label. In the music industry, record labels dominate artists and what they earn. I heard some crazy numbers. Almost 80% of revenues actually goes to the labels instead of the artists. So decentralizing this essentially means that almost 100% of the revenues can be received by the actual artists themselves. Something that's really cool part of this. The art alone is really cool. I really like the art alone. So like the art here for the pills, guys, it's pretty cool. I really dig it. But the main utility actually for this, actually being your own record label, more geared toward artists and singers and songwriters and producers. But you know, why not be a part of it and earn with the music creators? I really know nothing about music and record labels in general, but what I do know is that this is something different that we haven't seen before, and people like different stuff, like innovation. And I feel like this project is really bringing innovation to the space by offering something that hasn't been done already, or at least to my knowledge hasn't been done already. So I think it could do quite well. I really wanted to start highlighting teams with more like doxed members because there's a lot of fear in the space right now. Everybody understands that we're in a market where there's been quite a lot of rugs, quite a lot of failed projects, and quite a lot of underperforming projects. ETH going up and down. People aren't really sure what's going on with interest rates in the US. I think there's a lot of speculation happening right now. People are generally scared. That's just my own opinion on it. So teams with doxed members like this is what I want to start showing you guys more often. For this project in particular, guys, this guy named Sydney Swift is the founder. If we're really just looking at who he's done work with, DJ Khaled, Jason Derulo, Nelly, Beyonce, Major Lazer, Big Sean, missing a bunch of names because I don't know who they are, French Montana, Future, Gucci, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, Miguel, Panic at the Disco, Bryce Vine, if you know Bryce Vine, YG. Clearly very credible, obviously a very reputable person in terms of the industry that they work in. Sydney Swift, you guys can do your research on Sydney Swift if you really want to learn more about him. But when you can put a face to a project, guys, it means a lot more than just kind of having a random Twitter profile attached to it. When you put a face and a brand and a person behind the project, you have a lot more to lose than just Twitter account or their project. They have their reputation, especially when you're at this level. There's a lot of reputation there. So like I said, like a guy like Sydney Swift is not here to collect a quick bag. He wants to change the industry that he works in. So this is a project that I will be minting and just seeing where it goes. I don't know if it's a huge flip potential, but I do know that this is an industry changing project. If it does go the way that they want it to, then this is definitely a project you want to be a part of. Next project up, guys, we got the Apiens. Now, if we take away what happened with Ape Beast, people might be hesitant for another ape fashion project, but I like this art way more than I like Ape's art. And I'll say that at the end of time. I don't like Ape's art. I think it was bad. I do like this art. I think it looks a lot better. Their sneak peeks, in my opinion, are way cooler, and we'll get to that. Just take a look here. Like, for example, on screen, you guys can see a bunch of different little variations of these things. They just look way better. Like the Doctor Strange one, this little spiky thing with green hair. Like, it's different and it's cool, right? It's not that, I don't even know what it was about Ape. I just didn't like it. I think the art turned out really bad, and I really hope that these guys stay away from a different style than they did. I think this will do a lot better. This leads me to my point on this NFT project. Ape was all hype, nothing more, and now that people hate the art, it's slowly dying. That's my opinion. Don't crucify me. It is what it is. This project could be the same, so do your own research. Make sure you're in NFTs for the right reasons, and that is making money. I'm kidding, guys, but for real, this project has some good potential. Just based on the art, the monkey theme, I think that stuff sells. Clearly, it does really well. As for the team, not fully doxed. I think there's some people that are pseudo doxed, but as you can tell by the website, guys, they're not fully doxed. So that's one thing that I would question about them and ask them why. But if we look at their Twitter, they got 42.8 thousand on Twitter. Their Discord is pretty big. Their Discord's around 27,000, still a pretty big number, especially when Twitter's at 48. It's not like the typical hype project where their chat is absolutely moving 95% of the day, but at least there's some engagement. I would watch it, to be honest with you. Is this low engagement? I mean, it's 3:30 in the morning for me right now, so maybe that's just why. Like, man, you can't beat this. Like, I love like the art that they chose, like this Dr. Octopus style. Obviously, this is like the Digi, the opposite of the Digi with the white fur hoodie. Initially, these guys were called Young Hapes. We kind of advised them to change their names because Young Hapes didn't go too well. You're kind of trying to steal their style, but I like that they changed the name to Apiens and they're going for a different kind of style, like having a little bit more fun with it rather than just being fashion. So guys, leading into the mint, I think it's going to grow a bit more. The mint price and the date currently are to be announced, so I will be following the project. The roadmap, as you guys can see on screen right now, you can actually do the research and go check out their roadmap on the website, but essentially it's a fashion-based project with ideas to sponsor fashion shows and allow you to build your own brand around your own Apien NFT, and essentially that's the gist of it. It's another one of the fluffy fashion brand NFTs. I see a lot of them now. Streetwear brands, fashion this, fashion that. There's going to be a lot of them. That's just an industry that has a lot of different people in it. So if you guys ask me what the strategy is on this one, get whitelist, ask questions later. If it pumps, at least you have an easy in and an easy out through a whitelist quick flip, and that's always the plan. So that's 95% of the time the plan. Get the whitelist, get the mint, flip it, secure your profits. Don't worry about not selling at the top. It's not going to happen every time. You're going to sell, you're going to take your profits, and you can only go up from there. If you're taking profits when you can't lose money. So that's my tip. It's my strategy for Apiens, guys. All right, guys, the next project coming up is the Mental Ghosts. Now, I'm normally one to give some hate to projects that don't have much of a roadmap or look pretty fluffy. And honestly, this is one of those projects. So I'm not going to lie to you and say that they have next best thing in the world. They have a fluffy roadmap. They don't have much substance to it, but let me go more into it. The team is pseudo doxed, and I think we need more of this in the space right now. Whether you're pseudo doxed to some influencers or someone with credibility, that needs to happen more often. We can't be trusting these people who are not, open enough to put their identities out there. Not to say some projects can't get really big without it, but we need some type of pseudo doxing or more doxing in the space to make people feel a little bit more trusting. I saw this tweet today where it said that there's more Google searches for NFT scams right now than there is for NFTs, which is a little alarming. And it tells you the current climate of the market and what's happening right now. Back to the point. The founder Nathan has talked to me for longer stretches, and I did help them revamp their internal structure a little bit, help the project more for the longer term. The founder already owns an established clothing brand that their main focus is mental health, which is a big deal in any market, in any industry. Mental health is is a very big deal. He's already an advocate and he wants to run this project to basically boost that idea further, and he's doing it for the right reasons. If we move over to the art, guys, it's actually kind of cool. They're cute. They fit the vibe of what people like. Cool, cute little art pieces. I prefer badass soldiers, but cool, cute little ghosts work too. If that's what's in, that's what's in. The buyers want it, the buyers get it, and you sell product. By no means do I think this project is the next blue chip, but it's cute. It serves its purpose. They have their own roadmap and their own goals for things. It's not going to be the next 100x. If you think it's for a good cause and you want to donate to something like mental health, this is what these projects are planning to do, and this is what they're good for. So you found a good project if that's your goal. They definitely can do something in the future. If you guys join the Discord, link in the description. If you guys join the Discord and do a little bit more research into it, it's very open-ended. They can definitely do some more in the future with the funds that they raise towards the project to do metaverse stuff or metaverse fashion, or even sending everybody their own piece of clothing. I don't know, whatever they do. If he owns a clothing company, maybe that's something they think of. They can definitely do something, but they need a stronger team. That's my one criticism, is they need a little bit of a stronger team, a little bit of people who know the space a little bit more. That's just the end of it there. I'm not going to go too far into it. I don't want to rip on them. I think they're a pretty cool project. I just think that they have some kinks to work out. As always, guys, do your own research. Join the Discord from the link in my description. You guys can monitor it, mint it if you want to buy in. If you don't buy in. Nobody's forcing you to buy anything just because you get whitelist for it. The price currently is lower what the normal market standards are. 0.06 for pre-sale, 0.07 for public mint. It's significantly lower than what we're used to right now. 0.25, 0.35, 0.4, 0.6. It's just very expensive right now, guys. It's a low risk. Realistically, it's a much lower risk than what we're used to paying. So if you want to take a shot at it, I would say go ahead. The mint is on February 14th if you guys are interested in going in. Get in the Discord, get the whitelist, do what you got to do if you're interested in the project. I do hope this video goes up before February 14th though. All right, guys, that is it for the Mental Ghosts project. So like always, for every project that we cover, do your own research. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean I don't want to make a video on it. I kind of like this project for what it was. I don't think it's a blue chip. I don't think it's 100x, but I wanted to cover it in my video because they cover mental health. The project docs themselves to me, so I felt a little bit of respect there. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching the whole video. We made it here. You guys are true supporters. You know, drop a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon for more content, guys. As I promised, I'm trying to get out more content regularly to you guys so you guys can see what I'm doing. Follow along with the Nikki G group, follow along with OG Studios. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Nikki out.